Ponce now going to get a first shot off. Oh, Forster Rose, get in there, my son. 3 minutes. That's all it's taken so far. And a legend is born in Harry Rose. Hey, what's up everyone, Johnnyman here, and welcome back to the Shrimps. Today is episode 2, and we kick off the series here for real this time. We're up against Stevenage first and foremost, playing them at home. Let's take a look at the Shrimps once again for you guys who missed the last episode. As you know, we are doing a new series challenge, so all these players are making their official Shrimps debut today. Now, there was a slight change of the formation. Last time I had out was a 4-2-4 formation with two attacking midfielders, but I'll change it around. We're doing a 4-4-1-1 kind of formation this time around, just to help keep packing the midfield. And I want to get the most out of this guy here, El-Bassar. Now, El-Bassir, I think it's pronounced his name, sorry, but he's 18 years old, attacking midfielder, can play right mid and left mid as well. Just by far our greatest player and greatest threat, so I need to play him right behind our fastest player, Adrien Chevalier. Now, he had a really good pre-season, actually scoring a few goals, and big hopes for him, honestly. His pace should be able to cause League 2 defenders some pretty big problems. Rose moves out to right wing. Mamiri plays on the left. Michaels, who was one of the better players in the squad as well, sitting in front of the back line. American, very mobile player. As you can see, very talented overall. 61 overall ability right now. Ponce comes into the side as the the centre midfielder next to him. At the back, we're still yet to have a centre half, so that's an issue there. But Richter and Cooper are both very good midfielders in their respective positions, so they should be able to be okay at this level. The only weak point really in the side, as you can see right now, is Davis. 48 overall right back. Really doesn't offer me a lot, but he's going to have to do, unfortunately, because of lack of options. As you can see, a lot of players have left the team now. They have been sold and moved on, so we actually still don't have enough players technically on the bench here. So Tut plays there as an extra man. He's not going to get on the field, obviously. But on the plus hand, I have a couple of players in our youth team I could actually potentially bring up soon. Ethan Morgan, who's actually a striker. We have a striker and a centre half. Yep, we have a centre half as well, so that's pretty exciting. Other things to talk about real quick. Youth staff. We have a new youth staff here. Frederick Olsen came in for quite a bit of money. £1.2 million was spent on acquiring this youth scout. 4-star experience, 4-star judgment. I sent him to Brazil because I want quality. Get Brazilian players in. Why not? Make it exciting here for the Shrimp fans. Alright, so first and foremost, let's get straight into the action up against Stevenage. Alright, so here we go, the start of what hopefully will be the legends that are the Shrimps. So here's Rose early on now, looking for Chevalier, obviously the pacey left wingers, playing as a makeshift striker, getting a few goals in pre-season is promising. Here's Ponce now, going to get a first shot off. Oh, Forster Rose, get in there, my son. 3 minutes, that's all it's taken so far. And a legend is born in Harry Rose. What a strike that was on his left, the peg. Gets in there, did not expect that to fly into the corner of the net. But what a great start here. First time on the half volley. Picked his spot to perfection. And Rose makes it 1-0 to the Shrimps. Oh, great cross that is. Chance for Stevenage to equalise. And lack of a centre-half really showed there. And he rose highest in the box. No challenge at all. And Guthrie makes it 1-1 here. Once again, having not centre-half there is definitely going to be a problem for us. We're going to have to try and defend some corners. Because honestly, as good as Cooper and Richter are, they're not the tallest either. So dealing with crosses is going to be an issue. Here's El-Bashir now looking forward there to the run of Mamiri. Couldn't quite find him and just go out for a throw-in though. I tell you, Bashir is going to be absolute key playing behind our striker today. To create any kind of opportunities. Here he is now. He's found Ponce at the edge there. Ponce with the effort. Not a good effort, but still, he had a sight on goal. Here's Rose now. He's got the best of his man, just about. Defended us really well to win it back, but Rose gets it back again. Rose with the effort. Oh, what a goal from Rose. Second goal of the game for that left winger. Playing on the right. Well, actually, I think he's a right winger playing on the left. And it doesn't matter anyway. He's a left-footed player. Did really well to win it back there, and I'm not quite sure what kind of shot that was, but it flew into the top of the net. Keeper, well, skeptical goalkeeping there would be kind to him, but great goal there from Rose. Second goal of the game, and it's back. Oh, we're back ahead, 2-1. Halftime here, and it is 2-1 to the Shrimps. So far, a perfect start for the boys, and obviously 2 great goals there from Rose. And everything's going pretty well, pretty much the plan so far. We're hitting on the counter-attack, we're using our wing players. Basir is definitely occupying nice little pockets of space behind the front man. So far so good. We're going to start the second half and maybe get another goal, give us a 2-goal cushion, because as the boys tire, mistakes are bound to happen. Good tackle there, beautiful from Ponce. Now here's Rose cutting in from the right hand side. He seems to do that a lot, obviously being left footed. That's going to be a key thing for his ability. That's a great looking ball there. Basir, oh! Who was that? Basir with a header? Yeah, Basir with a header there. Not the tallest player in the world, not the best of headerers, but good effort nevertheless. Ball's played forward. He's onside. The ball goes in the box. Oh, what a challenge that was in the end from Coop. I think the attacker missed it, and it's going to go behind for a goal kick. But still, Coop had to put him under some pressure there. And we're going to take off Rose here. He's starting to tire a little bit, but what a performance. What a debut that is from Harry Rose. Fantastic goals, giving us a 2-1 lead here. Stevenage working the ball well here at the edge of the area. Ball was put in the box. Oh, what a strike that was. And a really good save there from, I think it was a really good save there from the keeper. I can't remember his name. That's not bad. That's not good, is it? But yeah, really great save there from the keep. I think his name is Carlson, maybe? I don't know. I have to check that. Ball goes in the box. Oh, he's just cleared there. Oh, here's a chance. Great touch. Oh, what a tackle from Amiri at the edge of the area. Alright, just 2 minutes of added on time here. Just have to keep the ball and we'll be able to start off this save in spectacular fashion with a 2-1 win against Stevenage. First win as manager of the Shrimps. There it is, 2-1 victory here. 2 fantastic goals from Rose. We'll take a quick look at those once again. 4 minutes on the clock here. Well worked efforts, and it fell to Rose, who hit it first time beautifully with his left foot, hit it to perfection, and flew past the goalkeeper into the far corner of the net. But what a star here for the boys. You know what? His name is Harvey Rose. I should really get to know my players, shouldn't I? But nevertheless, Harvey Rose there getting himself man of the match performance, as you would expect, getting 2 goals. So on to the next game now, where hopefully we can make it 2 wins out of 2. Alright, so here we go, just for the Crawley game, and we sold a lot more players, so I had to bring up Harris a little bit earlier. So Harris joins the team here, 47 overall, centre half, an actual centre half for a change, 6'1", 4-star skill move, which is kind of surprising. Did not expect that. But overall, got a bit of work to do, but he is fast though. 73 sprint speed and 72 strength. He could be a pretty useful centre half for me, but he'll start on the bench today just because Richter and Coop did so well in the last game. Essentially, we're going to keep the same side out as you would expect, especially after winning that first game. I'm not going to make any unnecessary changes. Alright, so here we go, playing away from home and trying to look to make it 2 wins out of 2, obviously. Last result was actually a bit of a surprise. I did not expect to win our first game. I expected it to be a really, really tough season, perhaps even relegation candidates. But so far, we don't look out of place, and the boys have really, really stepped up. Here's Bashir now, got a chance to stretch his legs. He's got a run of Rose, and he's found him. Rose is going to cut inside. Rose with the efforts. Ooh, looking to repeat the heroics of last week. Harvey Rose there, cutting onto his left foot. This time he skews it horribly, horribly wide. But nevertheless, as you can see, he's going to be a dangerous player on the right wing for us. Alright, here's Mamiri now from the ball from Bashir. Mamiri's cutting inside. Didn't do much in the last game. Oh, he's going to find the runner. Chevalier, get in there, my son. 1-0 to the Shrimps. Get in there, my son. Chevalier with a fantastic finish there. Beautifully timed run. Using his pace to get away from his marker. Mamiri just beautifully held up the ball and played it across absolutely wonderfully into the path of Chevalier, and he makes it 1-0. Ball's whipped in. Oh, and Richter just does enough there to make the clearance. Oh, Rose gave it away in a very dangerous area here just before halftime. Just got to hold out here. It's going 1-0. Oh, ball's good save there. Good save there from Carlson at his near post. I expect him to make those saves, but still have to pull it out. Ball's going to get whipped in there. Win it, win it, win it. Alright, so just enough to clear it there. Come on, ref, had enough now. Surely it's half time. There you go. Halftime whistle has gone, and it's 1-0 so far to the Shrimps. Goal from Chevalier. I'm not sure how you want to pronounce it. Let me know in the comments below. How should I pronounce his name? But so far, so good. Really holding on tight, defending very, very well, defending well as a unit. And we look dangerous going forward. We've actually had a couple of opportunities there. Just our final ball has let us down on a couple of occasions. But encouraging stuff nevertheless. Oh, here's Davis now on the overlap. Davis is going to chip it in. Oh, it's fell to Larson. And he couldn't get his header on target off the rebound. Take another look at this again. Yeah, he just couldn't get the ball under control. And that's an interesting move there from Larson. Not quite the one I would have picked, but great chance for Thor there to make it 2-0. Oh, chance now for Crawley in the box. Oh, the ball bounces around and Richter just does enough to get the ball clear. Felix Richter, a little bit of a left athleticism there, getting that ball clear. But danger's not over yet. There's Crawley. There's Vincel at the edge of the area with the shots. Oh, and he goes harmlessly wide of the post. Thank God he isn't a better striker than that. So, yeah, we'll bring on Rose here. Why not? What we can do too is change things around a little bit. Play Rose behind the striker. Move Basir to left wing. And a bit more energy in midfield might do with the trick. Alright, so just a few minutes here. Obviously, I've added on time. Just waiting for the referee to find out how many we have. It's going to be 2 minutes of added on time, so if we just keep the ball now for 2 minutes... Or you know what, we can go and score here. Here's Rose now, through and goal. First touch from Rose, onto his left foot, and he's made it 2-0 and secured another victory here for the Shrimps. Get in there. Another Rose on the score sheet. Different Rose this time, coming on literally about a minute's time. First touch, brought it into the box. Second touch on his left peg, smashed it past the goalkeeper. 2-0 to the mighty Shrimps. And the full-time whistle has now gone. So a very, very good display here. Obviously goals from Adrian Chevalier and obviously Rose at the end there. Chevalier actually got man of the match, believe it or not. A very tight affair, as you can see. Only had 2 shots on target and both of them ended up in the back of the net. So we'll be happy to get 3 points. Alright, so here we go in the last game of the episode. We're in the Carabao Cup up against Bury at home. Now, naturally, we haven't got a very big squad, so we've got to try and rotate these guys out, give them a break when they need it. So let's go ahead and make some changes. So Bashir, as you can see, struggling a little bit for stamina. So what we're going to do here is we're going to play Donald. He's a bit more of an attacking midfielder. We'll give Rose a start today. Obviously getting a goal there, coming off the bench. Martin Rose, by the way, his name is. He'll go right next to Harvey Rose. That could get quite confusing as the game progresses. Whatever changes can we make? We'll bring off Mamiri and we'll give Larson a go at left midfield. The defence is going to have to stay the same here, and Chevalier is going to have to stay up top. So we'll make those changes. That should be enough to see us to get victory today, potentially. Obviously, priority is not this competition. It's going to be the league this year, just trying to maintain our league position and try and get some more quality young players in. But so far, the start's been great, and I'd love to make it 3 wins out of 3 to begin with. Alright, so here we go, our first competition with the Shrimps. Obviously, progression would be nice, but again, it's not priority. Here's Rose now, cutting onto his favoured left foot. Oh, what a save that was from the keeper. I think that was found in the far corner of the net. And once again, Harvey Rose causing all kinds of problems, cutting in for the right. Yeah, I think that was sneaking in that far post, and the keeper had to make a great save. Let's see if we can make something from this corner kick now. Michaels is going to whip the ball in. Yeah, we're not going to win many balls in the box this year. That's for certain. There's Michaels though with the efforts. Ooh, unlucky there from Jordan Michaels. So far, he's been very, very good. Playing in front of the back line. Certainly a dominating force in there. Chance for Berry now. Well worked, but lucky enough, Cooper, his position is exceptional, and he gets the ball back. And here's a chance perhaps on the bank. There's O'Donnell now to Chevalier, looking for the run of Rose. Now, Rose does have to cut back in on his left foot. I don't think he's got a right foot, but he's going to have a strike from distance here, straight at the keeper. But once again, Harvey Rose cutting in onto his left. Well worked here from Berry. Ball goes in the box. He's got a man free there. Davis, where were you, son? There's going to be a lot of that this season. Davis really isn't that good of a right back, and teams eventually will start to exploit him, no doubt. Oh, beautiful work. Here's Michaels now. He's found Donald the edge there. Donald onto his right foot. Oh, keeper made the save there. I think that was going to creep into the far post. Not a very strong effort there from Donald, but still very well worked effort regardless. Alright, Rose to Rose here. Now Rose is going to try and use his right foot. Let's see what happens. That's not a bad ball at all. Oh! Chevrolet just can't keep his effort on target there, but that wasn't too bad at all. Great little cross there on the half volley. Keeper would have had no chance if that was on target, but unfortunately Adrian just couldn't wrap his foot around it. And probably the best chance of the half for the Shrimps. Halftime here, 0-0, and not been a bad display so far. Rose definitely the biggest threat for us. Cutting in on his left foot, and obviously one great cross was right too, surprisingly. But so far we're doing okay. O'Donnell's actually picking up some nice positions then. He's linking up well with Chevrolet. Just need a half chance to try and get out of here. Larson, though, he's been really, really poor. I'm tempted to bring him off from Amiri, or maybe even bring on Basir. I do have some other players I haven't used yet, such as Villarba and Bashandi. I've got Harris on the bench as well. I could give a debut too, just in case I want to freshen things up. But I do have options for the second half, so I'm just going to leave it as it is for now. Here's O'Donnell now driving forward from midfield. He's got space to take the shot on. Oh, good save from the keeper. He goes behind for a corner kick. But O'Donnell there taking up a advanced position there, driving hard at the opposition defence. And it was a good strike in the end, just a little too close to the keeper. Alright, Rose going to put this ball in. Richter with the header. The ball's bouncing around the box. Oh, O'Donnell just couldn't swing out a foot at it. If he made a connection there, I think that would have ended up in the back of the net. Oh, such a good opportunity there to score. Chance for Berry here. The work well at the edge of the area. That's a decent strike, but always going over the bar. So we're going to make some changes here. I'm going to bring off Harvey Rose, who's starting to struggle a little bit for fitness. I want to keep him fresh for the weekend. Quite clearly is one of our biggest threats in there. So Bashandi's going to make his debut. In attacking midfield, I'm actually going to bring on Basir. And I'm going to make a change at the back too. Richter, I'm going to give him a break. Harris is going to make his professional debut today. See what Harris has to offer us. Here's Bashir now. First touch. First shot and effort. Oh, and Ibrahim Basir. Get in there, my son. Ibrahim El Basir. First goal in the Shrimp colours, and what a strike that was from the very talented young man. Just had enough about him to strike across the ball. Keeper blindsided from his centre half, and it found the top corner of the net. Take a bow, son. That was a fantastic strike. He's had some transfer bids in for him lately, some as high as £2.7 million, and you can understand why with a strike like that. What a goal from Ibrahim Basir, and that could be the difference today between the two sides. Here's Chevrolet at the edge of the area. He's got Rose. Now Rose has already scored once this season. Oh, and he's got a second here. Martin Rose, get in there, my son. Is it Martin Rose? I can't even remember his first name. It doesn't matter. His name is Rose. He found the back of the net. That's all that counts. 2-0, and we're going to the next stage of the Carabao Cup there. Beautifully worked goal. Chevrolet with the assist. What a strike there from Rose. Second goal for him. Marcus Rose, his name. Marcus Rose gets his second goal of the season. Fantastic strike from the centre midfielder. Chance now for Berry. For Larson there doing a bit of defending. Michaels with the clearance here. Thor can win the header. Yes, of course he can. Here's Bashir now showing his class again. Driving at the opposition defenders there. He's beaten one. Now he's beaten two. He's going to beat the man again. Why not? Bashir, go all the way, son. Oh! Ibrahim Bashir. Stroke across the ball there. I think it was always curling wide. But still a wonderful one there from Ibrahim El Bashir. And there it is, the full-time whistle has gone, and it's made it 3 wins out of 3 for the Shrimps. And as you can see, the fans are as delighted as I am. Fantastic performance there. 2 wonderful goals to win it today. First one, Ibrahim Bashir, and then Marcus Rose completing the score in the 83rd minute. Great performance from the guys. Super happy with how things are going so far. Alright, so far, excellent start to the season. As you can see, another bid coming here for Felix Richter, £750,000. That's going to take a lot more to get rid of that guy. He's been superb at the heart of defence. But, yeah, so far so good. Obviously, the board are happy now. 71 overall. My job is not in danger anymore. And things are looking up for the Shrimps. It's been a wonderful, wonderful start. Let me know in the comments below. Do you have any chance or do you have any nicknames for the boys on the field? So far, it's been an absolute blinding start. We are top of the table. I don't expect it to last, but you never know. Who knows? But thanks so much for watching the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, remember to leave a like on it. And if you want to keep following the series, please hit subscribe, turn notifications on. Thanks so much for watching the episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you folks in the next part. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.